Good evening, everyone. Today I decided to hop on my classic Alliance Druid. It is Midsummer Fest, and I've never done classic holidays pretty much. Um, so mainly in this video I planned on turning in quite a few quests over in Darkshore and kind of setting up to give myself something to do this weekend. And I happened to notice some green quests over here, so I am going to pick these ones up, at least what ones I can. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do them, but it'll be fun to see what they are anyways. So he actually has a few. Before that, he says, enjoying the festival, Druid? While the Flame Keeper tends to the fires of the present, I am more of a historian, keeping close the festival's past. I'm also, of course, documenting this year's festivities. Things are going well thus far, don't you think? You know, Goth Girl, there is power inherent in all festivals, fires burning throughout the holiday. We're taking care of ours, but I'm certain there are sacred flames burning deep within our enemies' cities. So the first quest he offers is the Festival of Fire. Midsummer is upon us once again. Each year, as tradition dictates, flame keepers are chosen to tend the bonfires within our capitals. While fires are burning throughout Azeroth, it is imperative that ours be the hottest and brightest to properly pay homage to the season. In fact, I have a task for you, if you don't mind. I've not yet heard if the fires in all capitals are properly burning. Travel there yourself and warm yourself by the fires. Make sure they're hot. So he wants me to go to the 3 capitals, this being one of them, and honor each flame. The next one is Flickering Flames in the Eastern Kingdoms. The Midsummer Fire Festival traditionally lights up the land with a myriad of flames. Some argue that the green fires are the finest, as they are the hardest to maintain and have a distinctive hue. Make sure they still burn in the Eastern Kingdoms for our Flamekeeper. They sit near Dunmodder in wetlands, close to Pyrewood Village within Silverpine Forest, on the cliffs overlooking the lighthouse in Westfall, and by the ruined tower in Hillsbrad Foothills. And then Flickering Flames in Kalimdor. There are many flames burning throughout the world today. The trickiest fires to tend to are those that burn green. They do not stay lit long without supervision. Make certain the emerald fires still burn on Kalimdor for our Flamekeeper, eh? You will find them near Ratchet in the Barrens, close to the Master's Glaive in Darkshore, in the forest of Ashen Vale by the bridge near Silverwing Outpost, and near the road to Windshear Crag along the main road in Stone Talon Mountains. So I'm just going to do this one before I forget to. She offers wildfires in the Eastern Kingdoms. Our celebration of the flame is spread throughout the land, Druid. Not a single place remains untouched by the heat of this holiday, and the strongest fires burn a brilliant blue. Seek them out. You'll find one just north of Blackrock Spire. The others are located deep within the eastern Plaguelands, near a decrepit town, along the road to the cliffs within the mountainous hinterlands, and on the way to the dark portal within the blasted lands. Return once your journey is done. Okay, I don't know why it was illuminated. There we go. Wildfires in Kalimdor. The Midsummer Fire Festival is celebrated everywhere in Azeroth, and the diverse land of Kalimdor is no exception. You look fit to travel. Perhaps a journey is in order. Midsummer cannot be truly appreciated unless you've seen the blistering blue fires abroad. The celebrants have lit fires in chilly western Winterspring, northeastern Ashara, near Valor's Rest in the wastes of Silithus, and by the entrance to lush Ungoro. Return once your journey is complete. Yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to complete those just because a lot of those are in higher level areas, and leveling this druid seems to be slow moving, so that's not quite high on my priority list, but at least you get to see what is offered for the holiday in Classic. So now I'm going to head over to Aberdeen, and I'll be turning in quite a few quests for the beached remains that I picked up in the last video of this character. And I think I'm going to end up going up here and starting that quest. I know I have to get the key pieces, so I'll probably do that on video, but I'll probably have to find a group for the other part. So I'll probably find the key pieces, start the quest, and end the video once I get up there and do that. So we have the beached sea creature. Hello again. Are you here to report on another discovery? The bones you have are from gentle sea mammals that are known to inhabit the waters surrounding the base of Teldrassil. They had never been known to violently beach themselves like the threshers had been known to. Why would these creatures do this, I wonder? Well, perhaps the study of their remains will bear the fruits of knowledge that we seek. Again, thank you for your aid. Please accept this honorarium from the Temple of the Moon. We have a beached sea turtle. Hello again. The work you have done on behalf of the Temple of the Moon has been outstanding. Are we to be blessed with more of your effort on our behalf? I have heard of the kinds of carriages found on the back of that turtle. Those I do believe are Naga carriages, used both in battle and in transportation of their supplies onto land. The markings on the box you found are of the Naga. Perhaps the creature you discovered was killed as it was heading farther south, to Ashenvale maybe? I will be sure to send this box to Darnassus with the rest of your discoveries. This is for you. Thank you again for your assistance. And then another beached sea turtle. Greetings once again. Do you have any more discoveries to report to the Temple of the Moon? You found even more beached creatures? Sea turtles were commonly found frolicking along the base of Nordrassil before it was destroyed. With the birth of Teldrassil, however, these creatures have been seen in ever-decreasing numbers. Some, as we have discovered, end their lives here for some unknown reason. Your aid will perhaps unlock the mystery before us. Please accept this in exchange for the remains you have provided for our study. And finally, there is another beached sea creature. Thanks be to Elune. I am glad to see you again. The Temple of the Moon's work on the strange beaching phenomenon continues here in Darkshore. Might you have anything additional to offer us? The dimensions of the thresher you mention are mind-boggling. Even the eldest of the threshers in this region grow to only a fraction of that size, while some larger ones were known to be close to Teldrassil. Their numbers have declined steadily. I cannot help but wonder if these creatures beaching themselves here are somehow related to this. While we analyze the bones you have brought us, please accept this on behalf of the Temple of the Moon. Thank you. So that freed up quite a bit of space in my inventory, I'm not gonna lie. And I have a few things, or a couple things I should say, to turn in over here. The absent-minded prospector is the one that I left off in the last video of this character, and was all the way down here, and it was an escort quest that I eventually found a group for a couple days later. Thank the stars, Prospector Rem Travel is safe. I told you he was absent-minded. I can't believe he insisted on staying there with all those horrible creatures lurking about. Ooh, I leveled up. So the prospector wants to send the mysterious fossil to the Explorers League in Darnassus. I don't feel right leaving Darkshore without him. Here, deliver the mysterious fossil to Chief Archaeologist Grey Whisker in Darnassus. I think I'll probably do that before heading north. And then gathering the cure. Have you got the reagents I need to make the salve? The deer aren't getting any better on their own, so we better hurry to help them out. This is good, so much so that it should be enough to make ample doses of the salve, at least enough to start to make a difference. Making a cure for poisons can be quite difficult at times because each one often requires a very specific antidote to counteract it. Imagine being able to cure a poison at will without having to worry about the exact ingredients of what the antidote must be. Now, let me get to work on this. Curing the sick. The amount of salve made out of the reagents you brought me is good enough for 10 doses. While I work with the village to try and make some more salve, I'd like for you to help us get a head start. All around Darkshore are sickly deer. Use the salve on them and cure their malaise. Dendrite Starblaze and Moonglade will want to talk to you when you're done, I'm sure. Please extend Auberdine's thanks to the Cenarian Circle there, and let me say thanks to you directly for the help you've given. Alright. So I'm going to head over to Darnassus to turn in that fossil. And while I'm there, because I leveled up, and it is level 20, which usually signifies getting quite a few spells. I'm probably going to visit that Druid Trainer. And spend my talent point before I forget that. It's interesting to watch the tree kind of loom into view. I'm more used to retail where they kind of changed it where you can see things a lot better in the distance. At least I think if you have your graphics turned up, they kind of cut out a lot of the fog. I don't remember exactly what I get for level 20 as far as spells, but if I had to guess, one of those things will probably be Starfire, which I do look forward to, even though it does use a lot of mana. I'm actually going to quick do that just to see if I even have enough money. I should. Hopefully, at least. And it looks like I have a new quest available over there as well. So I'll get that on my way over to turn in the Absent-Minded Prospector quest. Yep, Starfire. I get cat form, awesome. With Prowl, perfect. I do have to end the video here, unfortunately, because my daughter did wake up. So I will see you in Dark Shore in the next video. Have a good night, guys. Bye.